I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch network. You know, with Donald Trump, it's all projection. So it's no surprise that the top aide identified in the indictment brought by special counsel Jack Smith, who Donald Trump showed classified information to in the second incident referenced in the indictment in August or September of 2021. Well, this aide works for a China lobbying firm. This, according to a new article by the New York Post, which says Trump 2024 aide who allegedly saw classified map works for China lobbying firm. The individual in question, her name is Susan Wiles. And if we go to the indictment brought by special counsel Jack Smith, you will recall there are two incidents that are specifically called out where Donald Trump showed individuals who were not allowed to see it classified information back in 2021. There's, of course, the July 2021 infamous incident now where Donald Trump showed the classified records to the ghostwriters of Mark Meadows' book and said, "Isn't this cool? Doesn't this make me better than Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Mike Milley? Here, take a look. I never declassified this. I shouldn't be showing you this." But there's the other incident, right? Go to paragraph 6B of the indictment. It talks about how on two occasions in 2021, Trump showed classified documents to others as followed. A is the July 2021 incident, but B is in August or September 2021 at the Bedminster Club, Trump showed a representative of his political action committee who did not possess a security clearance, a classified map related to a military operation, and told the representative that he should not be showing it to the representative and that the representative should not get too close. That allegation is repeated in paragraph 35, which talks about in August or September 2021, when he was no longer president, Trump met in his office at the Bedminster Club in New Jersey with a representative of his political action committee, and during the meeting, Trump commented that an ongoing military operation in country B was not going well. Trump showed the PAC representative a classified map of country B and told the PAC representative that he should not be showing the map to the PAC representative and not to get too close. The PAC representative did not have a security clearance or any need to know classified information about the military operation. That individual has now been identified as Susan Wiles, who has a very prominent role, not just previously at Trump's political action committee, but now in the Trump 2024 campaign. What's notable about Susan Wiles, and also who probably leaked this story to the New York Post, Susan Wiles worked for Ron DeSantis in his 2018 campaign. There was a disagreement between Wiles and DeSantis recently. Trump hired Wiles, and so there was a whole fight over that with the DeSantis campaign. So this would seem to be being leaked by the DeSantis campaign, but the information here is nonetheless very, very jarring. It talks about how a top Donald Trump campaign advisor, who apparently was shown classified documents by the former president, has a top post at a lobbying firm serving Chinese entities that potentially pose a national security threat and help Beijing commit human rights abuses. Susan Wiles works on Trump's 2024 campaign and is co-chair of Mercury Public Affairs, which has taken millions of dollars in recent years from Chinese companies such as E-Link, Hikvision, and Alibaba. Wiles, a veteran of several GOP campaigns, including DeSantis' 2018 run for Florida governor, has also been identified as one of several people who Trump revealed classified information to. Trump told, it goes on to talk about the indictment. If confirmed, the episode is further complicated by both Wiles' high standing in the Trump campaign and her firm's lobbying for potential hostile entities, though a search of the Justice Department's registry of foreign agents indicated Wiles had not worked directly for those clients. Quote, Susie could put Trump away for years in just 1 minute of testimony to Jack Smith, a rival GOP operative told the Post, quote, "She's got Trump by the balls," which means she can name her price for her loyalty and Trump can't say no. Just want to get this straight. So Donald Trump's lawyer, he is a lawyer who is a foreign agent for Venezuela, for the Maduro regime, and he's got a top campaign manager or advisor who works for a lobbying firm that supports Chinese interests. In September 2021, Senator Chris Van Hollen wrote a letter to Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo noting a security clearance. Security analytics company found Yealink phones contain software that secretly records calls and tracks web of local networks of Americans. Mercury did not terminate that business with Yealink until May 2023. So when Trump was showing Susie Wiles this back in 2021, August or September of 2021, they were still doing business with Yealink while they were extracting data from Americans. The lobbying firm also had a U.S. subsidiary of Hikvision as one of the largest foreign clients last year, raking in more than $1.7 million from that client, which makes video surveillance equipment for the Chinese government used to locate and detain Uyghur Muslims, Axios reported in April. Some very, very, very problematic stuff right there. On the topic of Susan Wiles, Susie Wiles, here is, you can see her in this photo. So credit to the Twitter account at the P-Tape, who found this photo. August 6, 2022, 2 days before the Mar-a-Lago search. Remember, search warrants executed on Mar-a-Lago August 8th of 2022. So 2 days before the Mar-a-Lago search, Chris Cox of Bikers for Trump posted a picture of himself as he was visiting Trump in Bedminster office. On Trump's desk, a shitload of documents which Cox felt he needed to redact. Why? And then you take a look at the photograph that was posted, and you can see the redactions of documents on Donald Trump's desk. But who's that in the mirror right there? Here, zoom in on the mirror. And there she stands from this Twitter account. And there she stands in the mirror in Trump's Bedminster office, Susie Wiles, and God knows what's on Trump's desk as they stand in the room with the founder of Bikers for Trump. Here is another photo of Wiles and Donald Trump's attorney, Alina Habba, on Trump's plane in October of 2022. And here's another photo that was posted. Again, great sleuthing right here by this Twitter account. And it says, Donald Trump holding so many papers with his arms, you'd almost want to hand him a banker's box. Posted July 11th, 2022, roughly 1 month before the Mar-a-Lago search. And great find by that Twitter account. And look, with Donald Trump, we know that he has bank accounts in China. We know that he's paid more money in taxes to China than he has in the United States while he was in office. We know that Ivanka received dozens and dozens of trademark approvals expedited in China based on her relationship with Trump. We know that Trump had multi-million-dollar deals with business people from China. And now we know that one of his top campaign advisors and the individual he showed classified information to is someone who worked at a communications firm whose some of their biggest clients were interests in China. And so every time Donald Trump talks about President Biden, oh, Chinatown this and Chinatown that, and President Biden has all this, got paid off by the Chinese government. It's all projection. We know that, right? Everything Donald Trump says is an admission of what he is doing and what other Republicans are doing. It's important that we call it out. Big story right here, and also the intrigue as well, that this is clearly being planted in the post by either someone from DeSantis' campaign or another rival of Donald Trump in the Republican Party. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 1.5 million subscribers thanks to your awesome support. Check us out at patreon.com/MeidasTouch. Wherever you get audio podcasts, subscribe to the MeidasTouch podcast. Have an incredible day. Now hit subscribe on our YouTube. Help us hit 1.5 million subscribers.
Love this video? Then you'll love the MeidasTouch podcast. Listen as my brothers and I break down the latest news and chat with top political leaders on the fastest growing pro-democracy podcast in the world. New episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday. Add the MeidasTouch podcast right now wherever you listen to your podcasts.